10 football career-altering injuries. Football is an exciting, rapid, competitive sport, and so injuries are common. These tragedies on the pitch endanger the careers of players. Today, we're diving into the often unspoken topic of career-altering injuries and how it has affected the careers of these players. Number 1. Aaron Ramsey. First on the list is Ramsey, the Welsh midfield maestro. Aaron Ramsey began his professional career at Cardiff City, quickly catching football scouts' attention worldwide. Quick, agile, and blessed with an extraordinary ability to read the game, his talent was exceptional. His standout performances earned him a move to Arsenal FC in 2008. Ramsey flourished under the guidance of Arsene Wenger, becoming a key figure in Arsenal's midfield. His ability to control the game's tempo, provide killer passes, and make late runs into the box made him a fan favorite. However, tragedy struck on February 27, 2010, during a match against Stoke City. Ramsey suffered a horrific leg injury following a tackle from Ryan Shawcross. It was a moment that shocked the footballing world and changed the course of Ramsey's career. The tackle caused a double fracture of Ramsey's right leg, leaving him sidelined for nearly a year. The road to recovery was long and grueling, but Ramsey showed tremendous resilience, determination, and an unwavering spirit. He returned to the field in 2012, nearly 2 years after the tragedy, but his career never reached the heights most people expected. The injury affected his development and changed the direction of his career. Nonetheless, Ramsey's situation is nothing like the next guy on this list. Number 2. David Villa. For those unfamiliar with David Villa, he is a Spanish footballer renowned for his clinical finishing and exceptional goal-scoring ability. He enjoyed successful stints at Valencia CF, FC Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and the Spanish national team. However, his career took an unexpected turn when he suffered a devastating injury during a match. It was the FIFA Club World Cup semi-final in December 2011, when David Villa, playing for FC Barcelona at the time, endured a serious fracture to his left tibia, which forced him to undergo surgery and miss several months of action. This injury not only affected Villa physically, but also had a profound psychological impact on him. He faced an uncertain future, with doubts surrounding his ability to return to his peak performance level. It was a pivotal moment that would test Villa's character and determination. Although he returned to the pitch after 9 months, Villa's confidence and speed were affected. Also, he struggled with the aftermath of the injury and finally retired in 2019. And just like that, football lost another exceptional player to injuries. Number 3. Jack Wilshere. The Arsenal magician, Jack Wilshere, a name that resonates with football fans around the globe. Known for his incredible technique, vision, and ability to dominate the midfield, Wilshere rose through the ranks of Arsenal's youth academy to become a prodigious talent. His breakthrough came during the 2010-2011 season, when he established himself as a key figure in Arsenal's midfield. His displays of technical brilliance, tenacity, and work rate made him a fan favorite. Yet, his path to success was impeded by a series of injuries that tested his resilience and determination. One of the most notable incidents occurred during the match against Manchester United in November 2010. It was a seemingly innocuous challenge that resulted in an ankle injury that sidelined him for several months. The road to recovery was arduous for Wilshere. He underwent intensive rehabilitation, working tirelessly to regain his fitness and return to the pitch. Nonetheless, persistent fitness issues caused by the injury hindered his growth as a footballer, and he eventually retired at 30. His story is one of the saddest on this list. Number 4. Michael Owen. Michael Owen burst onto the football scene as a prodigious talent. Starting his professional career with Liverpool at the tender age of 17, he quickly became a household name. His incredible speed, precision, and goal-scoring ability propelled him to international fame. Nonetheless, tragedy struck in 2006, and Owen's promising career took an unexpected turn. During the World Cup, he suffered a severe knee injury that forced him to the sidelines for an extended period. The setback tested his resilience and profoundly challenged his future in the sport. So he embarked on an arduous journey to regain his fitness. He committed himself to intense rehabilitation, working tirelessly to restore his physical condition and rebuild his muscles. Countless hours of hard work and perseverance followed as he navigated the hurdles of rehabilitation. A few months later, Owen returned to the pitch but was not the same player. He has lost a yard of pace, and his movement was not what it was before the injury. Ultimately, he retired in 2012 at the age of 30. It was a sad end to a career that promised so much initially. Number 5. Eduardo da Silva. Eduardo da Silva, a talented striker from Croatia, had become a key player for Arsenal. His skill, precision, and goal-scoring prowess earned him the admiration of fans and teammates. However, on a fateful day in February 2008, during a match against Birmingham City, everything changed instantly. Within a few minutes of the game, Eduardo da Silva found himself receiving a horrific tackle. Martin Taylor, Birmingham City's defender, lunged in recklessly, fracturing Eduardo's left fibula and dislocating his ankle. The football world watched in shock as the aftermath of the injury unfolded on the pitch. Eduardo da Silva faced a tremendous physical and mental challenge. He had to undergo surgeries, followed by an extensive period of rehabilitation. The process was arduous, marked by setbacks, doubts, and grueling moments of pain. But despite all the obstacles, Eduardo remained determined to return to the sport he loved. In February 2009, just a year after his devastating injury, Eduardo da Silva made an emotional return to the pitch. It was a moment of triumph, not just for Eduardo, but for every football fan. However, most fans quickly realized that the striker they knew before the injury was not the same person who returned after the injury. His scoring ability suffered, and he eventually retired at 29. Do you think things could have been different without that horrific tackle? Let us know in your comments. Number 6. Ronaldo Nazario. The original Ronaldo, Ronaldo Rosario, popularly referred to as the Phenomenon, is widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers ever. However, his illustrious career was not without its fair share of challenges. One of these challenges was the injury that significantly affected Ronaldo's playing time and potentially altered the course of his career. It was the year 1999 when Ronaldo, playing for Inter Milan, suffered a devastating knee injury during a Serie A match against Lecce. The incident was unforgettable, as Ronaldo's knee buckled under him, causing immense pain and ultimately leading to his situation. This injury would later be diagnosed as a ruptured tendon and was undoubtedly a turning point in his career. The road to recovery was long and arduous for Ronaldo, as he underwent multiple surgeries and spent a considerable amount of time undergoing intensive rehabilitation to regain his strength and mobility. The injury physically and mentally challenged him, as doubts about his ability to recover his top form started to arise. However, true to his resilient nature, Ronaldo prevailed. He took on the challenge head-on and made a remarkable comeback, displaying his unwavering determination. Unfortunately, as time passed, the injury took its toll, and Ronaldo eventually made the difficult decision to retire from professional football in 2011. But despite his retirement, his legacy as one of the greatest footballers to have graced the field still lives on today. Number 7. Alan Smith. A talented English footballer, Alan Smith enjoyed a successful career at Leeds United before moving to Manchester United in 2004. However, his time at Manchester United was marred by a severe injury that significantly impacted his career. In the FA Cup match against Liverpool in 2006, Smith suffered a devastating injury that left him with a broken leg and dislocated ankle. The injury was so severe that it required immediate medical attention and resulted in Smith being stretched off the pitch. Smith faced a long and grueling road to recovery, undergoing multiple surgeries and extensive rehabilitation. Unfortunately, the injury profoundly impacted his ability to perform at the same level as before. He struggled to regain his form and confidence, ultimately leading to a downturn in his career. He is another case of a blossoming career truncated by an injury. Do you remember Alan Smith? Number 8. Phil Jones. The versatile former Blackburn and Manchester United defender had a career plagued by injuries, but one stands out as a pivotal moment. In January 2014, Jones suffered a hamstring injury during a match against Hull City. This injury was more severe than initially thought, keeping him sidelined for an extended period. This incident was a turning point for Jones, as it marked the beginning of a series of injuries that prevented him from reaching his full potential on the pitch. It was a frustrating time for the player and the team, as they had high hopes for his future. Despite his talent and potential, Jones's career was hindered by these reoccurring injuries, and he struggled to find consistent form as a result. It's a reminder of how much injuries can impact a player's career and the challenges in trying to overcome them. Unfortunately, he retired last year at the age of 31. The sad end of his career highlights the damage a long-term injury can do to an athlete. What do you think about Phil Jones? Let us know in the comments. Number 9. Hatem Ben Arfa. Hatem Ben Arfa was once considered one of the European football's most promising young talents. His incredible dribbling skills, speed, and ability to score stunning goals made him a fan favorite and earned him a spot on the French national team. However, in a fateful match in 2010, Ben Arfa suffered a horrific leg break following a tackle from Nigel de Jong during a game between Newcastle United and Manchester City. The injury left him sidelined for months, and it was a long road to recovery. Despite his best efforts, Ben Arfa was never quite the same player after the injury. He struggled to regain his top form and faced frequent setbacks, leading to a decline in his playing time and opportunities. Number 10. Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez is a German professional footballer who has had an impressive career, playing for top clubs like Bayern Munich, Fiorentina, and VfB Stuttgart. However, his career took a turn after a devastating injury in 2018. In a match against VfL Wolfsburg, Gomez suffered a severe ankle injury that kept him out of the game for several months. The injury not only affected his physical abilities, but also took a toll on his mental and emotional well-being. After months of extensive rehabilitation, Gomez struggled to regain his form and struggled to perform at the level he was accustomed to. His speed and agility were greatly affected, making it difficult for him to keep up with the demands of professional football. The injury impacted Gomez's playing abilities and his confidence and ability to perform at the highest levels. Despite his efforts to bounce back from the injury, Gomez eventually decided to retire from professional football in 2021. This injury not only changed the trajectory of his career, but also took a toll on his overall well-being. In the world of football, injuries are inevitable, and a single injury can change a player's career path. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more sports content. Thank you for watching.